And we're live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 6 of Element of Code 2022. Let's see what Eric has in store for us today. Apparently, according to my friends, it's really easy. Let's hope so. Nice quick one today. But yeah, let me just get my file ready, and I'll dive straight into day 6 and see you after the time lapse. Okay, that's part 1 done. Yeah, that was pretty fast. That was really fast, actually. So I'm kind of excited to see what part 2 has to offer. I'll dive straight into that right after this. We'll have to copy my files, so I'll see you there. Okay, that's part 2 done. That was so quick. Yeah, part 2. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, that was insanely quick. I think I did that faster than day 1. Anyway, yeah. Let me just go ahead and visit the questions. Right, day 6. Tuning trouble. More alliteration in the title. The preparations are finally complete. You and the elves leave camp on foot and begin to make your way toward the Star Fruit Grove. Yeah, the fact that Star was like highlighted really threw me off here, because it looks just like these. As you move through the dense undergrowth, one of the elves gives you a handheld device. He said that it has many fancy features, but the most important one to set up right now is a communication system. However, because he's heard you have significant experience dealing with signal-based systems, he's convinced the other elves that it would be okay to give you their one malfunctioning device. Surely you have no problem fixing it. Yeah, Eric just really felt the need to hammer home all of the communication issue problems in the past 5 years and link them to us. Wow. As if inspired by comedic timing, the device emits a few colourful sparks. To be able to communicate with the elves, the device needs to lock onto their signal. The signal is a series of seemingly random characters that the device receives one at a time. To fix the communication system, you need to add a subroutine to the device that detects a starter packet marker in the data stream. In the protocol being used by the elves, the start of a packet is indicated by a sequence of 4 characters that are all different. The device will send your subroutine a data stream buffer if on an input. Your subroutine needs to identify the first position where the 4 most recently received characters are all different. Specifically, it needs to report the number of characters from the beginning of the buffer to the end of the first such 4 character marker. Right, here's an example. A very long example, actually. Some more long examples. Question: how many characters need to be processed before the first starter packet marker is detected? Yeah, so again, just reading this last sentence is not enough, because you have no idea what any of this means. Just random words that only mean stuff if you actually read the full problem statement. I think the key bit to read is literally just that bit. That's all you need to know, in my opinion. The entire question, not even the last statement, that's all you need to know to solve the question. So yeah, as soon as I saw that, I knew I could move straight on to the question. And like, this is all an example, so obviously knew there wasn't any more useful information. So after reading this, I really quick started skim reading this, starting like really my eyes jumping between the bolded words, which again were kind of useless. Yeah, all of these become kind of useless. Although these two, those are pretty important. Yeah, but once I read this, I just knew what I had to do. Speaking of what I had to do, check my transition. Let's move on to my code. Yeah, extremely simple today. Got my input, of course, and I mean the crux of my algorithm is essentially just creating a window, a sliding window, which goes across the puzzle input until it finds the marker. And so I obviously start with the first 4 characters, that's what I do here. And then I have to slide my window across the entire input. And that's just what this for loop does. Starting from character 4 to the end of the input. And then here's just like a neat way of checking if they're all different. Because obviously turning something into a set removes all of the duplicate values. That's what a set is. And so what this does is if they're duplicate values, it removes them from like the set data structure. And so if I just count how many values are in that set data structure, if there are 4 unique values, the length of that set is going to be 4. But if there are like 3 values and one of them is repeated, that repeated value is going to get cut away, chopped away. And so the length of the set would only be 3. And so this was just a really quick way of checking if everything was unique. And if it is, got my one line of statement with the semicolons, just printing the answer. Then breaking, because you're done. Yeah, I is the answer here because it asks for the index of the last data stream, I think. I don't actually remember that. I think I got kind of lucky, to be honest. What does it ask for? Let's just look at the example. First marker, what's a character 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it asks for the last character of the marker, of like the 4-length marker. And yeah, that works here because although like Python indexes from 0 and the question indexes from 1, you're always 1 ahead in Python because what I'm doing here is I'm checking the length of the set before actually updating it. So even though I'm on like I equals 4, which is like the 5th element, not the 4th element, the 5th element, because I do this check at the start of the for loop, I'm doing this check before you even consider the 5th element, so in reality it's still the 4th element. That's how printing I here works. I think that's like I'm quite proud of myself, to be honest, figuring that out fast, because I could have easily put that if statement at the end of the for loop, and that would have been a bit of an issue. It would have worked as well. Yeah, but then you just update the list, your sliding window, by removing the first item, and then adding in the new item based on just, I don't know, where you are in your input. That's literally it. Part 2. Your device's communication system is correctly detecting packets, but still isn't working. Dear oh dear, everything breaks. It looks like it also needs to look for messages. A starter message marker is just like a starter packet marker, except it consists of 14 distinct characters rather than 4. I love like jargon he uses, or like the names he gives things. Here are the first positions of the starter message markers for all the examples. And the problem statement: how many characters need to be processed before the first starter message marker is detected? Yeah, I mean this statement is literally identical to the previous one, which really threw me off. Obviously, I could quickly figure out that it's only identical because the rules have changed. And like this is such a short problem. Like ignoring the example, this is so short. And like this probably isn't even useful. And if you just read the bullet bits there and then there and then there, to be honest, my eyes just instantly darted towards 14 distinct characters, and just read the next 3 words rather than 4. Well, the only thing you really have to change is just change all your 4s to 14. And like I was bamboozled. I still wonder how it actually works. It was so easy. It's part 2. It just didn't seem right. But you know, I did it anyway. Literally just added a 1 in front of all my 4s. There, and there. And that was enough. Really short code. Like you can make this so much shorter, to be honest. This is just the first thing that came up to my head. So that's what I wrote. All of this. But yeah, I mean, it's really quick code. And part 2 is so nice. Literally just adding a 1 in front of all of your 4s. Crazy. I guess, yeah, I don't know what Eric was thinking when he made this. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a lot of people would have had much more inefficient algorithms, or completely different ways of solving part 1, which meant that part 2, which looks for 14 instead of 4, and therefore has like a lot more parsing, because look, these answers are all bigger. Like my puzzle answer was also bigger. I don't know, maybe because of that, some people's code, if they're inefficient, would take even longer to run, or may not even work at all. I don't know. I don't know how else you'd do this problem, to be honest. I feel like most people would have solved it the way I did. But oh well, yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. Really fast coding that up. Really easy, really simple. Nice use of sets and the sliding window idea. Yeah. Got my lovely 2 stars, so I'm leaving on 12 in total. Let's check out the calendar. That's what we're really in it for. Get a complete calendar by the end of by Christmas. And yeah. Slowly building up. Look at these trees, these lakes, the water stream, I don't know. We'll see. Leaderboard. Yeah. Staying up here. Nice. Not much to say. Oh, Neil Wu. Is he 93rd? Oh god, he's actually really good at programming. I know, did something happen to him? Ah, oh well. I mean, he'll definitely end up somewhere like at least like top 30. Like as far down as he is now, he's good. Like even if he's not fast, he's good. He's just gonna end up really high. Right, day 6 stats. Let's look at them. Part 1. Oops. 39 second. Damn. Like I know the problem was easy, but you have to have read and done something fast to have done that. And like I don't think it was using an AI or anything because that's too slow for an AI stuff to work. But it's also really fast for a human to do it. Wow. I mean, all these seem to fall in the range of like 130 or 152. Yeah, I mean these would just be like humans. All of these people above, they're just crazy animal. They're just gods. But yeah, these are fast. That's good. Part 2, 108. Yeah. Oh, how? 29 seconds to change a few letters were numbers. I mean, I guess, wow, 100th place is 225 compared to 152. That's like 33 more seconds. If I got my maths right there. Which is a lot. I don't know. How do people code part 2? Because the way I coded it, and I would assume most people coded it, just means that part 2 is incredibly easy. Although, yeah, I did have a shadow of doubt, to be honest, about whether my answer is correct. Because obviously, if I misinterpreted the question, because I thought it was so easy, maybe people on the leaderboard thought that surely I can't be right. So maybe they reread the question, because obviously, if you get it wrong, then you have a 1 minute timeout, which really knocks down your position on the leaderboard. I guess that's what people could have done. I don't know. We'll see about that in the bonus. I'm thinking of doing a bonus today because, yeah, my first bonus so far. Because today was interesting and short, so I have time to do that. But anyway, stats. Yeah. First 4 days got over 100k as I probably predicted. And day 5 is on the verge of it. Definitely by tomorrow morning it's going to have 100k. That's nuts. And I'm really loving how accessible these are so far. I'm hoping they get harder. Because like 2020 was hailed as an easy year, but like 2022 now it seems a lot easier. So hopefully they get a bit harder. But either way, I'm not complaining. Always fun programming challenges. Really nice, yeah. Look at that, almost 200,000 to day 1. Anyway, let's go to my private leaderboard. Yeah, this is very clean. It's like 38 people have got all 12 stars. It's nice. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Mr. Taylor's probably coding all this in Excel. I thought day 3 and day 5 are too hard to code in Excel, but he could clearly code today in Excel, so props to him. Yeah, he loves coding in Excel. Okay, Anonymous first. Abhinav second, yeah. Ooh, Adi got another silver first. Yeah. Mr. Attenborough finally got some speed in, finally. Yeah, he tends not to be the fastest, I will say. Let's look at the deltas. 6 seconds. Damn. Yeah. Fair enough. Although, did he wake up late? Because 30 minutes, that's not right. Anyway, 6 seconds. Yeah, he must have read it fast. Although, I guess as soon as you see the number 14, phew, off, change your code, put the answer, boom. Oh no, this is not Aiden, is it? Yeah, this is Aiden. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, he just missed out the leaderboard, did he? Oh yeah, he missed out by seconds. Yeah, it took him 20 seconds to do that though. Yeah, it makes a bit more sense. Yeah, but overall, these are some fast times. Yeah, mine has 58 including the talking, so yeah. Fast times. Yeah, these are good times. I guess part 2 is pretty much the same measure. Although, yeah, look at these. These are longer than I expected. Like, these will be all the people who woke up on time, or like early. They all took a while, I will admit. Anyway, like, this is nice. This is good. So yeah, that's it for day 6. It was really fun, really simple, thankfully. It was great. Hopefully you learned a bit from my code, but I wouldn't be surprised if not. But that was good. But Eric's probably just warming us up, like toying with us for day 7, which is going to be impossible. Like 2 years ago, I don't know. Hopefully not. But I'm pumped to see what's tomorrow because today was nice and fun and chill. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you had fun with your own stars today. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.